What's up, everybody? Finn Hade here with One and Done Sports. I've got Rahul Lal, Sean Heffron. We're going to talk some football today. Now, I know it's early, but let's go over Rookie of the Year. Who do you guys got for Offensive Rookie of the Year?
For Offensive Rookie of the Year, I'm going to go with my favorite team's first-round pick, Amari Cooper. I think that he's going to be a stud. I think he's going to be in the next decade of Pro Bowl games. And I think he's set up in the perfect situation to contribute stats from the gate, you know? I think he's ridiculously talented. I don't know if you guys saw him running routes earlier, but he kind of blew his defender out of the water. And I'm really excited to see what he can do with all the opportunity that he's been given.
Solid pick.
I'm going to go with Jameis Winston mainly because when you talk about these categories, a lot of the times it just means the best quarterback. When you talk about, Offensive Player of the Year, it's the best quarterback of the year. It's just, this is a quarterback-driven league, so I'm going to take the quarterback. It's kind of a safe pick.
Yeah.
He's also walking in a great situation.
I mean,
he's got Mike Evans there. He's got Vincent Jackson. He's got a decent offensive line. And also, he's coming from Florida State, which is a pro-style offense. So he's not going to have the transition that you see a lot of these spread quarterbacks have. Mm. So I think he's set up. I mean, considering that we haven't heard about Jameis Winston all offseason, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Every week he seemed to be in the headlines in Florida State. So
not all press is good press, and I think that's a huge thing to take with a guy like Jameis is that when you hear silence about Jameis, I think that means that he's actually keeping his head down, staying focused, and doing what he has to do.
And I think that's a product of Dirk Cutter, the offensive coordinator, who's kind of taken him under his wing. And it's one of those things that he's got the talent, he's got the arm strength, he's got the brains. It's just a matter if he can just stay focused. Yeah. It seems like he's doing that.
I mean, you have 3-6-5 receivers. Austin Sperry-Jenkins also throws in there.
Yeah,
it makes it a lot easier to transition to the league.
All right, let's shift from offense to defense.
Yeah,
who you guys got?
Want to go ahead?
I think that one of the surprises of the NFL draft was Shane Ray right before. I mean, he was a guy that we all watched on that ESPN show, and we were all following his draft process. And it always sucks to have a situation where you make a mistake right before the draft and you plummet. But I think the Denver Broncos were really happy to have him there. That guy's a top 10 guy. He was considered the best pass rusher in the draft, and to fall at 26 is just ridiculous.
I mean, before all that drama came, there was talks of him going, top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
And the fact that he dropped all the way, to 23?
26.
26
and
to the Broncos.
And it's one of those things that, when you talk about the Broncos, when you talk about, even though everyone, Peyton Manning is declining, but that's still a team that puts the ball in the end zone. That's still a team that scores a lot of points. And that means that, your opponent's going to be, throwing the ball a lot. Yeah. So that gives you a lot of opportunities to, get some sacks.
For a pass rusher.
And, they're going to have to double-team Von Miller. So he's going to have a pretty easy, chance to get some sacks.
I'm going to take another guy that's going to get a lot of sacks, too, this year, Vic Beasley. He is going to a team with the fewest amount of sacks. 16, 18?
Yeah, it was less than Justin Houston at 22.
Yeah. So. And so, on the entire season, just put that into perspective. This guy can go in right away. He can play a few different positions. He can come out right out of the gate, get all the opportunity to shine. And I think that he will. I think that he's super talented. He's quick. He's athletic. And he can tackle. He's got a good nose for the ball.
Well, and they needed him to do one thing. I mean, they brought in Umanura. Atlanta's doing all they can to get a pass rush. Especially when you're in a division with Breeze and Cam Newton, that you need to get some pressure on the quarterback, and that's what they brought him in to do.
We need to do one more thing before we end this. You need to turn around and show off this.
All right, so this right here is a Brett Favre Atlanta Falcons jersey. All right.
Oh, God.
That is vintage right there, all right? I mean, Brett Favre, his first year, coming out of Mississippi State, had no chance to really, even make the team. But
shut up.
No. So the
Nobody
coach.
likes
No,
Brett Favre.
The coach, I can't remember. He said he would bring him out.
Wrangler? Come on, no I'm kidding.
Can we listen to this great story?
I'm ready.
I can't remember the coach right now, but he would bring him out before games, and he would talk to the fans that were there, and he'd be like, "I bet you that my quarterback can get in the third deck." Throw the ball in the third deck, and fans would bet. And Brett Favre, that's all he was there to do, really, was to just hurl that ball in the third deck. And he got his opportunity. He was as a career as an Atlanta Falcon, he is 0 for 3 with a pick 6. So
There you go.
that's the jersey of the day, and we're gonna appreciate all its greatness.
All
right, fair
Early
enough.
rookie of the year. Offense, defense. You heard it here first. One and Done Sports. Thanks for watching.
Peace.